हेलो गाइस, स्वागत है सभी लोगों का। और आज हम फिर से खेलने जा रहे हैं हॉरिज़ॉन जीरो डाउन। और इसी के साथ मैं लोड कर रहा हूँ गेम। तो अभी हम शुरू कर रहे हैं। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग एंड कमिंग। जैसे सुबह मुझे ये जल्दी स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ, तो मुझे सुबह बहुत अच्छा लगता है उठने के बाद खेलना। और चलो फिर मैंने बाकी सारा मैंने लेवल सब चेंज किया है। सेटिंग मैंने ओबीएस को ऑन इंस्टॉल करके वापस इंस्टॉल किया है, जिस वजह से प्रॉब्लम आ रही है वो अभी पता नहीं वो सेम प्रॉब्लम आएगी या नहीं। तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी बीच में।
Sing to the glaciers.
सॉरी, देखते हैं।
I'd like to see her shoot. The Nora are famous for mastering the bow. I wish your Wirac honor.
चलो तो यहाँ पे पहले ही हम साइड मिशन कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि हमने बहुत मिशन कर लिया। ये थोड़ा पास में, तो इसको अभी हम
Machines in the
कंटिन्यू
grove
करते
you
हैं।
walk right up and put your hands on them.
साउंड भी अच्छे खासी आ रही है अभी। मैंने कल चेक किया था, कल अगर कुछ है। इनको लग रहा है खतरा है यहाँ पे, जो कि बराबर है। खतरा तो हूँ मैं अकेले।
I gotta find a way to override more machines.
भाग गए वो, कोई नहीं। सॉरी। क्या कर रहा है ये? गया। एयर अटैक में भी अभी मैं अच्छा हो गया।
Oh, nice.
Yes, nice. चल अरे अरे क्या स्ट्रीम लैग हुई थी क्या? आई डोंट नो, होनी तो नहीं चाहिए। लेकिन कोई नहीं, मैं वन साइड ट्रैक कर रहा हूँ। ये मेरी स्ट्रीम ट्रैक हाँ हो, मतलब अच्छे से चलो। हमें इधर है। एनिमल्स है क्या वो चेक कर रहा था मैं। पानी के अंदर भी खुश रहा।
That's a machine I can't override. Not until I've learned more.
इसको थोड़ा डाउट आया मेरे को। अब इस पे वो भी आ गया। यही चलता रहेगा क्या दिन भर? मुझे फाइट ही करता रहूंगा तो मिशन कब करूंगा? तुमको मारा है मैंने शॉट पे। बड़ा है शॉट। ये म्यूजिक कब तक बजते रहेगी? ये गेम की म्यूजिक ही है। शायद गेम की म्यूजिक फाइनली। अरे देख लिया रे। ओ भाई भाई ये तो खतरनाक है। भाई पानी में से कैसे आएगा ये? ए पानी में भीग गया तू।
Ah, Nora, they never have anything good.
Gonna tear you down.
Gotta aim.
आग लगी ये लो। इसकी भी स्पीड बहुत बढ़ गई यार। ये कुछ तो है।
Patterns on this flower are so strange.
ये मेटल फ्लावर मिला हमें। चल बेटा, हमें बढ़ना है ऊपर। ये टैंकर है।
Eclipse.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. It shouldn't be anything you can't handle. Carry on.
Don't spook the charger! Fall before the shadow!
वो देखो, उसने उधर उसका काम 25 कर दिया।
The grave heart. In the shadow of a metal devil. Great.
हम कहीं आए। एक मिनट गाइस। ओके, नजारे देखो यार।
Snow haze. On his phone.
नीचे जाएगा।
Dark.
ये कितना बड़ा है। ये उसकी पूंछ है, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक। फिर ये इसकी नहीं, ये पूंछ नहीं है, कुछ अलग ही है। कोई नहीं, हमें बढ़ना है आगे।
This must be the pass we told us about. With Banuk territory just above.
यहाँ से चढ़ना है वापस में। मुझे आवाज आ रही मशीन की। हेल्थ पोर्शन के यार वन साइड है यार ये.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's the ancient past that concerns me, Aloy, not my own. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy.
या वन साइड चल रही है ना ये.
No room.
कौन सा वाला हावे रिसिस्ट है ना, तो शायद वो लगेगा ये वाला पोर्शन.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
एक टच है, अकेला ही है, इस पर काम करना पड़ेगा. और उसकी हेल्थ ऑलरेडी डाउन है. बहुत फास्ट आ रहा है अभी. लगा ना शॉक लगा. आजा 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 आजा. मुझे कुछ सुनाई दे रहा. उससे पहले मुझे चश्मा पहनना है यार, मैंने चश्मा नहीं पहना. एक तो अंधेरे में स्क्रीन देखना मतलब बहुत ही डेंजर वाली चीज है. चश्मा बगल में रखा है और मैं ढूंढ रहा हूँ सभी लोगों को. लेकिन गुड मॉर्निंग सभी लोग. चलो कैंटीन करते हैं यहाँ। भाई यहाँ मुझे खतरनाक फाइट का माहौल लग रहा है।
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
अभी अपने मैं मारने की सोच रहा था, लेकिन इट्स आवर प्लेयर। द फ्रोजन वाइल्ड्स। ये साइड मिशन ही लिया है ना मैंने? मेन मिशन नहीं, साइड मिशन।
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
तो खुशी हुई है, उसको वो बोल रहा था कि ऊपर कुछ नहीं है, लेकिन उसने ढूंढ निकाला।
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
कैसे बनाया देखो उन्होंने।
Is up to meet you at any moment. Trust that our hunters knew. They were good hunters.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
हमारे लेवल तक भी बढ़ सकती है।
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost.
Sorry.
So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Orea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Orea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Orea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Orea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Orea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Orea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Orea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Maybe worth a shot.
Silence by rising.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Aloy, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Archer is best known to everyone. The songs of the least distinguished class fade to silence.
blood saw to that.
The Banuk have painted the same way for ages. It suited us fine. Why must Sakuli? You.
Water lapping on wood stone. That's a sound to sleep to, not live to.
I think of the tall neck as a reminder. There is nothing the winters of the cut cannot
I do not
freeze.
want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Spent all night washing food I'll make quite the verse in my song. The white teeth have come to the cut. Not every day you see one of the great Weraks.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Aurea. To do that, I need to talk
Outlander,
to an apprentice.
wait a
Follow
moment.
the river north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
You're not the first to take an interest in it. I've made it myself.
Your own design. And yet you are not a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal. Bergman said Aray's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. So it must be Natuk getting out of that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or something. Interesting. Maybe I could override it. This'll help. Another day. And this one. Makes this a little easier. Getting too steep to ride. There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something moving.